This one time when I was little I thought I could talk to trees. Because I had no friends. And I used to sit by them and say things, and one day I was talking to my tree friend called Kevin, and this girl went up to me and said, "Are you talking to that tree, freak?" And I started crying and hugged onto the tree. And while she was laughing, one of the branches fell on the girl's head. Thanks, Kevin.
Storytime on how my password got leaked onto Roblox. This one day I was on Roblox. I was maybe around the age 7, 8. I was in those really catchy games called like Escape McDonald's or Escape whoever, you know? As I was in all those like games, I'd always join a server with 3 noobs. Not noobs as in bacon hair. Noobs as in yellow, green, blue skin. I didn't think much about it until this one day. I was in one of those catchy games. As I was in it, I made it to this one part of the stage where I saw 3 of the noobs like huddled together, like together in a circle. I was kind of confused, like what's happening, so I was just walking around and like investigating or something. I saw them chatting things. I was like really, really nervous. You will not believe what they chatted. Like for part 2. And thank you so much for the support. Part 2 on how my password got leaked onto Roblox. As I was investigating the noobs, I noticed they were typing something that I didn't feel comfortable about. They kept on typing my password. Not as in typing like they say it once and then they move on. They typed it like 5 or 6, maybe even more times. As they were typing it, people in the chat were going question mark, question mark. They were on a different level, so I couldn't really see them saying it, but I saw it in the chat. So I kind of felt uncomfortable. I just thought maybe they were talking about something else. It doesn't have to be my password. So I just kept on finishing the obby. Then I made it to this other point, maybe like 5 stages later. I saw the 3 exact same noobs, and they were just sitting by each other like a line. I was wondering, do they have admin to this game or something? But now that I think of it, they were hackers, so of course they did. As they were sitting down, they were leaking my password again. But as they were leaking my password, it came with a little more surprise.
Lily, open your presents, honey. Okay, it better be the iPhone 12. Be grateful if it's not, okay? Whatever I gets the iPhone 11. OMG, what is this? I wanted the 12. This is sulfur monoxide ugly. Lily, please be grateful. I don't even know what I got, but I'll be happy. Shut up, Yosilin. No, Richie, why didn't you get our daughter the 12? I couldn't afford it for her, but Yosilin, you can now. Oh, part 2. Okay, gets iPhone 12. OMG, OMG, thank you. I am so happy. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Lily, open your next present. Nitrogen monoxide. How did she get the iPhone 12 and I got the 11? Yeah. Yosilin, give Lily your phone right now. No, it's my phone. No, Linda, Yosilin and I do all the work in the house. She is always cleaning Lily's room and her bathroom. You two never do anything in the house. That's why she got it. Yeah, be grateful, Lily. Part 3. Mommy, tell her to give me her phone. Richie, I don't care if she does everything. Give my daughter the 12. No. It's her phone. If you don't like it, then go work. Yeah. Whatever. Dad, can I talk to you? Of course. What is it, hon? I just want to say thank you for giving me the iPhone 12 and also that Linda is controlling. You're right. She is controlling, but I don't know what to do. We've been together for 5 years. You can break up with her if you're unhappy like I am. I don't know. I'll think about it. Give me your phone, biter, or else. Or else what? You're 8 years old. Sit down. Part 4. We all need to talk. What is it? P.S. This reminded me of Hermione Granger. Hermione? Okay, anyway, back to the story. Linda, I want a divorce. Gasped with smirk. No what? You are so controlling over me and Yosilin. No, please. No, I already signed the papers and packed your bags. Get out. No, Mommy, tell him. Please, Richie, give us a chance. No, throws bags outside. Hey Dad, I just want to say thank you. It's better without her. I want to say thank you to you for helping me realize who she is. Hugs. I will make a new series. By 3.
I woke up. All of my group chats of my followers had changed their names to RIP this person, and basically it was that this girl had passed away from a brain tumor. Immediately, my heart was like broken, and she's a huge supporter, and also she's just a sweet child. And as a person, that's a sad thing to hear. But then, as I started asking the group chats details about it, I was thinking, how did you guys find out so quickly? I just talked to her like yesterday. And they were like, her mom DM'd us from her account. And that to me felt weird, because I was like, well, first of all, did her mom know her password? Second of all, if this woman's daughter just passed away, is the first thing she's gonna do is get on Twitter and talk to a bunch of people she doesn't know? Something about this doesn't feel right to me. So then I opened up my DMs, and I got a DM from her later that day from her mother, who was saying, this is such and such's mother. As you may have heard, such and such passed away from brain tumor, and we're really sad, we're really heartbroken, but we just want to let you know that she talked about you a lot, and she really cared about you, and you made a big difference in her life. And at this moment, I'm like, wow, this is devastating. But then the more I read it, the more I'm like, there's a lot of typos in here. This seems like a weird thing that a mother wouldn't say, because it ended with like, even in her final days, and we're really sad, we're really heartbroken, but we just want to let you know that she talked about you a lot, and she really cared about you, and you made a big difference in her life. And at this moment, I'm like, wow, this is devastating. But then the more I read it, the more I'm like, there's a lot of typos in here. This seems like a weird thing that a mother wouldn't say, because it ended with like, even in her final days, all she could talk about is how badly she wanted you to notice her. And now it's turning into like a guilt trip of, oh, she was dying and I didn't pay attention to her. I didn't answer her DMs enough. I didn't like her tweets enough. And I just found it very odd that a mother would DM a YouTuber the day after her daughter passes away and say, all she wanted was to be noticed by you. And so through not very much deductive reasoning, I find out that this is this girl, and she's pretending to be dead so that I will finally notice her, even though we had plenty of conversations in the past. And it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. She's old enough to know better. It was deceitful. She had so many people upset about her, crying about it. Group chats literally flooded with people saying how upset they were. And all of this for what? Because I wasn't DMing you enough? So I finally got her to admit to me that it was her.